say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer. True indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my leader. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me like Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more. Dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun, shut down your front like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17 to enjoy my boat cruise.
This makes me always beg like you never take your seats.
Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Rodgers going to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game and playing a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive.
Damn, run your route, bitch.
Something similar, or we have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play. Not a great start on his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he threw it behind.
Pittman is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals
Threw the bitch behind him. Hey, Rod.
They force the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Could have been behind him, bro. That's crazy.
Jamar Chase hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 yards to go, second down. Now Rodgers. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Damn, too far out the pocket.
Maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they've got to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Go to 50.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama.
Why you catch the ball like that?
Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Pittman's first catch, good for a first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. make it to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Shot. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. The Bengals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, you know, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Right in. 11. Shot.
They go play action with Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
This 2nd and 4.
at the 39-yard line.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right 80. Shot.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
they're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he will take it on man for the Bengals touchdown. Andre Yoshibas from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
14. Steelers 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there and have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's taken in by his big tight end. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Warren.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
In 2nd and inches at the Bengals 39-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man. It's Warren. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Warren. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It came untouched.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
He's got his target. That's complete. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Quick throw complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
How the hell are you missing?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Right back to Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. That's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first.
That's too easy, bro.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Can. 11,
Now
11.
Burrow going to change things up.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Rodgers again now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Right, 80, 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14.
Okay, you're going to sit exact commentary on the view. I know it wasn't great, it was something else. I don't believe it was great.
I need to expand, but I'm broke. Hold on.
They have the lead and the football to
I need that
quarter number
catch.
3. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Steelers.
Now a play fake. Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He juked him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Why the hell is the rookie guarding him, bro?
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the
recipe for disaster.
Twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
180. Place hot. Hot. 11. Hot.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5.
Against the rookie, bro. He killing him. Why is he guarding him?
Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's complete. Bernard. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he takes a shot on the release.
Damn, line. Y'all getting destroyed. Fuck. 3-man rush at that.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 16.
Handoff for Ward. And he's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against his defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this #1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. So the completion good for 6 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Rodgers.
That's crazy, bro.
Incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys are driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Boswell's kick is good.
Damn, bro.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So give them 3 on that drive. And, you know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Nifty move. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
Yeah, well, nobody guarding them, bro.
Another first down.
Well, this game certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start.
Nobody guarding them.
And here's yet
Damn.
another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Just gets rid of it and throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open. Now second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Right, 80. 12, 12, 12.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What you got?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
A gain of 15.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, I don't understand how y'all get destroyed, bro.
He was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, line, bro. You're killing me, bro.
To keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher.
Line, you're killing me, bro.
Those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On the run, it's Dowdle. Showing some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And a 2-score game.
Killing me, bro.
Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the touchdown.
Michael Pittman from a yard out. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And this time not quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Look, he's still guarding.
Chase, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals will add to their fourth quarter lead. McPherson on for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. This one incomplete.
Damn, bro. Got hit.
And it's second down.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Second and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Now Rodgers going to shift them around. On the give, it's Ward. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10.
Rodgers to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. this set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Bro, why the hell Rams got on him?
First down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox.
What the fuck about this pick?
Yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12.
Now they'll change things up. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
180.
Here we go with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Rodgers. field, it's Metcalf. And he's going to get out of bounds to stop the clock. A nice gain. They'll certainly take it, 24 yards. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Down the field, he's got one. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back north. No. 258. Hey, 88.
Back to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. Boswell for the extra point. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds of this ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Pittsburgh, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they fall for the first time this season after 6.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital. That's right. On top. Here we go. Rock around, that's right. On time is tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right. On time is tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out, I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. Rock around, that's right.